Hey everybody, it's Beth. Welcome back for a movement bite. I know some of you are starting to head back to work as states open up, so I thought it might be useful to take this time just to share with you a couple quick moves that you can do for a little movement bite during your work day. And it might be a really great idea to pepper these in just like when you're at home every 30 to 60 minutes so that you don't get too tied to your desk. So, hop out your chair with me. And obviously, if you can get up and walk around and get away from your desk, get away from your computer, that would be the best thing. But if you can't, or you just feel like a little movement's going to do you good, here's something you can do. There's a few things. We'll start with just looking at the lower half of the body today. Come back next week for some other movements. Sit toward the end of your chair so your pelvis is upright, your spine is upright, and then you want to have that natural curve through the lower back moving in, the upper back moving out, the neck moving in. And then take one leg and just slide it back between the legs of your chair, or if you have more like a chair with wheels, you may have to kind of shift it off to the side. And just get a top of the foot stretch, right? So pointing through the foot so that the front of the ankle, top of the foot gets a little release. And then, if you can even slide toward the edge of your chair with your hands on the back and slide your foot through and bring your thigh as perpendicular to the earth as you can. And you can add in a slight pelvic tuck, your tail a little bit tucked under. See if you can open up the front of your thigh, front of your hip. Keep the shoulders easy. Right, so let them hike up to your ears. Give a little push of that chair away. You might stay anywhere 3 to 5 breaths longer if you have time and it feels good. Then, let's cross ankle over knee. Right, so you might do everything on the same side or you might go right, left with each. Totally your choice. And then you make little circles with your ankle in one direction. Right, if you can take off your shoes, take off your shoes. So you can maybe articulate the toes a little bit. And then point and flex your foot just a couple of times. And then we'll land it in a flex and make sure to the best that you can that your ankle is just off your knee. Right? So if it's right on top, your ankle's going to get a little overstretched, that outer ankle. And I'd love to avoid that. Then see if you can hinge forward. And you might decide it might feel really nice to put your either your forearms on your shin and from your pelvis tilt forward and lengthen through the crown of your head. You could also do that with one arm and support underside of your knee with your other arm. So that might feel really nice to bring a little more extension through your middle upper back. And it may also be nice to let the head release and let the upper back release. If you need something that's a little more quieting, a little more calming, you might go there. Then you can come back up. Again, maybe you're staying 3-5 breaths. Go ahead and re-parallel this leg. Hold on to the back of the thigh. You'll keep it again, maybe knee and hip about the same height. And go ahead and extend your knee and point your toe. And then flex your ankle and bend your knee. And do that 3 times. Now we're going to point the toe and extend the knee again. And lay your heel on the earth. Again, you're sitting right toward the edge. And start by hinging your hips forward. And your choice. If you feel like you need a little more length through the spine, you'll stay with more of that extended feel. If you need a little more softening, you could release the upper back. You're going to stay 3 to 5 breaths with the foot flat on the earth. And then you could come up, flex your ankle, hinge again, and your choice. Again, this shape brings a little more extension, especially if you've been in the rounding feeling of being on a computer. That can feel really nice for the upper back. Make sure the chin is a little soft to the throat. If you need something that's a little more quieting, a little more restorative, you might just let the head and upper back go. And so there you go. Those are just 3 quick things you can do for yourself if you find yourself back in the office and stuck in a chair, just to keep movement a part of your day. I hope that's helpful. Please leave a comment below. Let me know. Share this with your co-workers and your friends. Would just love to share the bliss just a little bit more. Thanks, you guys. Stay well.